I really like it actually. I really
Okay.
enjoy that. I mean, it's no CTA, let's be honest, but like,
What is though? What is?
You guys are mowing through my list, so I'm going to go to another thing on my list, which is the Dudley Boyz 3D.
oh snap.
Again, it's all WrestleMania 17, sorry boys, or that era of wrestling. But like when I was younger watching wrestling, my preferred matches were the tag team matches. I always loved tag team wrestling. Yeah, and I loved the Hart
And you're a
Foundation.
co-filmmaker as well.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe that's it. I just like teamwork in things. And I always kind of thought like,
You like teamwork.
yeah, I do. I like teamwork. And it's like, even like, watching tennis, I prefer doubles. There's more going on. It's more frenetic, especially to a mind like mine that's
I mean,
very
as
kind of
you're speaking, yeah,
impatient.
Drew McIntyre's behind you.
That's it. It's my tag team. I'm going to tag him in later. He's going to give us the last round.
Yeah,
Like I loved all the tag team. I loved the Rockers, the Orient Express, the Bushwhackers coming out like that. There was so many great tag teams. It was a great tag team era when I was younger, and then when I came back to it, it was really the tag team era. And they were just even like lumping guys together to make tag teams because the tag team division meant something then, and nothing is better than a great tag team finish. And I think the 3D, for a lot of the reasons we've already mentioned, other finishes are good, is excellent. It often came out of nowhere, and the whole crowd pops. Everyone chants 3D, and then bang, they're on the ground and they flip over and they're pinned. There was variance obviously through the table. It could be a big setup, a big tension piece. The person was floating around, they're just taking a punch, and they're going to turn around into the 3D, or are they not? Or it could come out of nowhere. So I think it's just a really adaptable finish.
I kind of have an opinion on that. I don't know whether, like, do we have a separate category further down the line for tag team finishers? Is there enough that we do a Mount Rushmore separately, or do we just get them all in there now? There's only one or two tag ones that would possibly make the list. Like Legion of Doom had the Doomsday device, which was pretty devastating as a tag finish. I think the 3D is probably the top one. Also, one of the most protected finishes. I don't think anyone kicked out of it until like the later stages of TNA or something like that, when those boys were like kind of winding down anyway. But during like the
Did
WrestleMania
Motor City
17
kick out of it?
WWF,
Did they?
I think they did, yeah. But like
Yeah.
there was like it was built up in a way. But like before that, it was like always protected. No one ever
That's it.
kicked out of the
It
3D.
meant something.
But do we think we stick with just singles for the topic of the list, or do you think we just do it all as one category now?
I really like it actually. I really
Okay.
enjoy that. I mean, it's no CTA, let's be honest, but like,
What is though? What is?
no, yeah, 3D. I really like it because also you've got things like stunners and RKOs and diamond cutters. But that's what this is. It just has that other element of it's a tag team move. So if you're gonna have Sweet Chin Music as in the Mount Rushmore, there's a way to get that cutter kind of maneuver in, but it's actually celebrating another aspect of wrestling, which is tag teams. I didn't have any tag team moves actually. So I'm thinking, actually, why not? Why wouldn't it go in? Because technically it's a wrestling finisher.
Yeah.
We didn't say singles finishers. So I actually can see an argument for putting that in because it fulfills a couple of other ones that for me, I'm going, well, Sweet Chin Music is the out of nowhere. So what is the out of nowhere that it replaces? And I think we just found a way, for me anyway, to get an argument to be putting that version back into it. So I'm cool with going for a tag team one on our list.
Yeah, sounds good.